Hi there, myself Abhilash, as you all know. Uh, and first of all, thank you so much for enrolling to Master at Home program. And this is the second assessment which I have given. And I thought of providing you the video which helps you to watch and learn as many times as you can. So here is the video, and let's proceed before wasting our valuable time. Okay, so because I'm actually planning to complete this video within 10 minutes. Okay, so let's proceed to questionnaire 1. I'm sorry, let's proceed to questionnaire 2, which is question 1. The question 1 is copy data from A1 to D15 and paste the data by creating new sheet. That means you need to create one more sheet, okay, and copy the cells from A1 to D15 and paste it in a new sheet. Okay, that is it. That is what the question here means. Okay, let me do it for you. Here is a dump. Okay, so let me select first A1 to D15. So from A1 to D15. Okay, I have selected from A1 to D15. While selecting, hold the shift key. Okay, I am actually using my laptop. However, let me tell you, hold shift key. Okay, and use down arrow. Okay, and side arrow, which will select the complete data set which we require. Okay, A1 to D15. Now use Ctrl C to copy this data. Okay, right click on the tab. Yeah, you will get insert option. Just click on insert. This is the window which you will get. By default the Excel sheet is selected. Okay, you can also insert chart and blah blah blah, which is not required. We'll go with worksheet, which is by default. Just click on OK. So new sheet is created. Now what you need to do, you just need to paste whatever you have copied. That's all, nothing else you need to do as per the instructions which is given in questionnaire 2. Question 1 is copy data from so and so range and paste the data by creating new sheet. So we have done it, that's all. Next question is find the number of comments in the dump. How to find the number of comments in the dump? Okay, so let me to come out of this selection, just use escape button. Okay, and I have used arrow mark to come to the original position. Okay, now to select the comments, okay, which are there in this complete dump. Okay, how it is useful? It is useful when we need to select this complete comments, the number of comments which are placed in this Excel sheet. The reason when we can select is, say the number of you have a production tracker and you have commented few of them which needs to be worked by the senior people. Okay, so the volumes are assigned to the juniors or the employees. When they are unable to complete the volume, so same volume you need to by getting the reason from them why they have not able to work on that particular volume, collect the reason and you have added comment to that particular case numbers or issue types or loan numbers or account number, whatever. Okay, and then those comments you need to select because you need to assign those volume to the senior persons who are working in the company for past let's say he has a good experience, goods and some experience working on those volume. Okay, those cat issues or those loan numbers. Okay, those critical work. Fine. So to do that, to select the number of comments, okay, which is present in this complete dump, we just need to there is an option called go to option. Okay, if we select F5, okay, select F5 function 5, okay, which is above the number keys 1 2 3 4 number keys. Okay, you will get this window. Click on special, or you can use Alt S to select. Fine. Here by default, see, this is go to special. Select, in under select you have comments. So by default comments is selected. If you just click on OK, see, all the comments, all the cells which has comments are selected. How to identify? Okay, let's say how many cells are selected. First thing, if you see the bottom of the window, see, if you can see here, you can see the number of selected cells that contains comments. Okay, so 13 comments are there in this complete cell. So if I change the color, okay, to identify which are the cells which has comments, see, here is one. Yeah, if you keep the cursor there, both opened and closed cases, so there is some comment over there. Okay, similarly you can see the number of let me see this side. Okay, to move you can use tab to move from one comment to the other comment. Okay, so W1 is the cell address which has one more comment, and use tab to move to the next comment. So here also we have one comment, okay, which is Z1390. Use tab again. You can use tab to move from one comment to the other comment. Okay, so the answer to this question is just 13. Fine. Let me see the question once again. Find the number of comments in the group in the dump. So, okay, so the number of comments in the dump is 13. How we found? We found by changing the color of the cell. Okay, so by changing the color of the cell, we found the comments is 13. That's all. Fine. So we'll go to the questionnaire. Question 3, which is find the number of formula cells in the dump. That means we need to identify how many cells we have in this complete dump. Okay, yeah, let me tell you one more thing. You can use control, okay, hold the control button and down arrow, which will move to the last non-blank cell. Okay, similarly right arrow, which is it will move to the last non-blank cells. Similarly up arrow, and again back arrow or backward arrow. Okay, okay, fine. Now we will find out how many cells contains formulas. Yeah, so to do that we have the same option, which is F5 option. Okay, Alt S to select the special, and we have an option called formulas. Okay, go to formulas and click OK. Now all the cells which has formulas will get selected by itself. Automatically it will get selected. We no need to go and search what are the cells that contains formulas. Okay, so how many cells which contains formulas? It is difficult to say. Okay, we will just say 1,78,884 cells contains formulas in this whole worksheet. Okay, in this whole worksheet, you need to remember that. Okay, so you can either apply different color to these cells. Okay, you can either apply different color to these cells, yeah, or you can write down this 1,78,884. You can write it in the next page. Better don't write it in the next page, because the question says find the number of formula cells in the dump. Okay, so just mention. Let me move this sheet to the other side. It will be easy for us to uh, move from one sheet to another sheet. That's fine. So we have almost 1,78,000 cells which has formulas. Yeah. So this is how you need to identify the number of. You can even say next to this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just apply this color here, and the other color which we have used is, let me check this. Let me go to shift F5, alt s, comments. So this is the color we have used. Yeah, so let me go to questionnaire and use the term. Yeah. Okay, so that is the color. Whichever color is applied with this color is the answer to the question mentioned here. Fine. And the fourth question is, I'm sorry, it is crossing more than 10 minutes because the explanation is I need to give the complete explanation. So I think this will go for 30 minutes. I'm sorry that I have promised for 10 minutes. Okay, let us proceed now. The fourth question is, select A1 is to D1 and apply bold, italic, underline and align the borders. Okay, now we will select A1 to D1. To go to the cell A1, okay, you can use control home. Okay, use control home, which will go to the top of the cell. Okay, top of the cell is A1, first cell in the worksheet. So A1 to D1, select this A1 to D1 and apply bold, italic, underline and align the borders. So let me bold this, okay, italic, underline, yeah, okay, and then now align the borders. So if you click on this, it will give the borders. Click on all borders. So this set is aligned, correct? This is formatted. Yeah, this is done. Bold, italic, underline and align the borders. So this is how you need to do. Create data validation for Z column. Go to Z column. To go to Z column, you can use this name box. Okay, just click on Z1. Yeah, it will go. You no need to go and search where is Z or where is the cell which is asking by our interviewers. Okay, so now we need to prepare a data validation for this particular cell. So to prepare a data validation for this Z column, we'll go to here. Okay, we have to apply this data validation here. Okay, we will apply the data validation here. Just go to data, yeah, and the option called data validation. Click on this data validation. Okay, by default the settings is selected. Allow any value, go and select list. Okay, go and select list. Now the source here is this one. Use the complete source. Okay, and click on OK. Fine. Now what will happen is, whatever you have selected, you will have complete list here. Fine. See, whatever is there here, you will have the complete list of, yeah, app details. Okay, it has the complete app details list. Actually speaking, this question should be something you prepare a data validation for Z column with unique list. It should be the unique list. I didn't mention the unique list. That is why you might have prepared for the complete column, or I think few of them has done a unique list for this. To prepare a unique list, let me tell you, select this. Okay, to select the complete column, okay, hold control and shift, then press down arrow, the complete cells get selected. Okay, see, all cells got selected. Now use control C. Okay, I will use different sheet to make it unique. First thing, copy, you whatever you copied there, paste it here, and you have an option called remove duplicates. Okay, just click on remove duplicates. Don't go to any of the options here. It says select all or unselect all. If you have more than one column, you can select whichever you want. That's what this means. Okay, this is something like my data has headers. When you have headers, okay, say column A is an header, right, or app details is an header. Okay, if you have header to this, that means if you check mark this option, it will omit that. That means it will exclude that from the unique list. Okay, header is always unique, so it will exclude, and then it will find the duplicates for the below set of cells. So we don't have anything like that here, anything, we don't have headers here. So what we'll do, we don't check mark this, we'll just click on OK. Okay, so out of these 35877, okay, 35,000 values found, I'm sorry, out of the selection we found 35,877 duplicate values, okay, and removed. So we are left with 8 unique values remain. Okay, so just click on OK. So we have 8 values here. Now we'll go and create a data validation only for those 8 values. Okay, copy this, paste it to the other cell. Okay, and here we have already a data validation, not an issue. I'm sorry for that. So we'll just go to data validation, and rather than using this source, we'll select this source. Okay, control shift down arrow, click OK. Now if you see what happened to this data validation, see, we have all unique list of data validation, right? Unique list is selected here. Okay, in the drop down you can see only the unique list of values. Okay, this is how you can prepare data validation list using data validation options in data ribbon. Okay, if you are confused with this, playback, go to the start of this feature and just listen to once again, so that you will be clear on what I am speaking if you are confused. Fine. So let me move on to the next question, which is fifth question. Sixth question, find duplicates for column A using conditional formatting. Okay, so you have learned how to find duplicates, okay, using remove duplicates. I mean to say, you have learned how to remove duplicates from a list of cells. Here you can learn how to find duplicates without removing using conditional formatting. Okay, so let's go on to this column A. Okay, control home. in this control in this A column, select the A column and go to home. Here you have conditional formatting. Okay, in highlight cell rules, go and click on duplicate values. Okay, click on duplicate values. Whichever is duplicate will get highlighted with light red fill with dark red text. Okay, whichever this is by default Microsoft has assigned some colors, so we'll go with that colors for now. Okay, so here you can even find the unique list. Whichever is unique will get highlighted. Okay, but for now we require whatever is duplicate should highlight with some color. Okay, because the question says find the duplicates for column A. Click OK. Here by default you can see the one cell which has duplicate, right? Similarly we can scroll down. Okay, we can scroll down to see the number of duplicates here. That is fine. Okay, I'm sorry, it is still moving. Yes, the scroll down has stopped. Okay, this is how we can identify the duplicates using conditional formatting. Okay, just select the column where you want to find the duplicates, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and select duplicate values. That's all. Okay, now we'll move on to seventh question. What according to you is the default font name and font size? Okay, according to me the default font name and font size again depends on the company rules. Okay, they company will themselves keep some standards. Okay, to maintain some standards they will keep their own font and own font size. Okay, by default we can consider as Calibri and then 10. Okay, this is the default. I suggest this is the default font name and font size. Okay, and you can, it depends on the company again. Okay, there are many companies which are following Arial as their default font name and 10 is the default font size for them. Okay, it depends. For my website I actually use Vardhana. Okay, let me show that. Okay, either here you can actually, if you know what is the font name, you can even type that. Okay, click OK and this is 10. Okay, see this column is selected, that's why by default this Vardhana as Vardhan as uh, given to this column. Yeah, so this is how you can choose, you can prepare your, like, depends on the company. We can go and buy, you need to remember that what is the standard color, font name and font size. Okay, and the next question is auto fit column and row in column K. Column K is this auto fit. Let me, yeah, select this. For selecting the entire column. Okay, say I am here. To select the entire column you can use control space bar. Okay, if you use control space bar it selects the complete column. Now you can adjust the auto width, auto height. Okay, for this you can go to the home ribbon. Okay, format, you have row height. Here you have auto fit row height. Click on this. Okay, it is done, and you have auto fit column width. If you click on this, see, you can see the changes, but for height you didn't see the changes because it is already set. Okay, so this is how you can use auto fit and auto fit row and auto fit column option using home ribbon format option. Fine. So the next question is auto fit column G H I J K is done, so L and M without changing the width. Okay, so G H I J L M. Okay, how I am selecting, let me show you once again. I have select, see, if you keep the cursor on G, okay, it shows down arrow. That means you can, if you click here, it selects the complete column. Okay, once it is selected, you hold the shift and use arrows. Okay, because the earlier selection should not go. To make sure the earlier selection should not go, you will hold the shift button, and we don't require K column. So what we'll do, I'll use control here. Okay, I removed the shift. Okay, now I used control and clicked L column. Okay, for multiple selection you need to use control. So this is selected. Now use shift again, leave the control and use only shift and select M. Once you selected M, okay, now let me see the question. Auto fit column G H I J L and M without changing the width. That means without changing the width, you need to change only the height. Okay, you need to change the height, don't change the width. Okay, so this is done. Actually speaking, you have to adjust the you have to adjust the width, not the height. Okay, let me do auto fit width, so the width is adjusted accordingly. Yes. Okay, this is how you need to select. So merge Z4 is to Z15. That means merge Z4 to Z15 column. Fine. So let me go to Z4 to Z15. See, here you have an option. See, to unselect this, just click on anywhere here. Go to the name box, and what is the range you need to select? Z4 to Z15. Okay, go here, click on Z4, okay, colon Z15. Once you type this here, hold shift and enter. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, if you use shift, it will select from the cell that is there. Okay, I think you might have understood by now. Let me try once again. Z4 colon Z15, control enter. Okay, I'm sorry, I have used a shift earlier. We have to use control. Fine, let me show it once again for you. The cell selected is somewhere other column, in the other column. If you want to select Z4 colon Z15, this is the range. If you want to select this range, hold the control button and click on enter. Okay, so actually yes, this is the selection that we require, and this is also selected because this is where the original cell and this is where the cell is selected before we do this Z4 to Z15, right? So what we'll do, we'll just go back here, we'll just select only one cell, which is Z4 is to Z15. Now hold control and enter, it selects the complete range. Fine, this is a small tip which can be done using this name box. You can see I have written a post on name box. Okay, there are NameBox is a very small feature where we don't use actually. Many people neglect to use NameBox features, but it does hell lot of work for us. Okay, it reduces the huge work for us. Okay, fine. See this Excel. So why you need to merge these cells? Because app details are same for all the cells. Okay, that is the reason why uh, the interviewer is saying you need to merge all the cells. So to merge all the cells, you have an option here. Okay, this is the window is squeezed because of the recording. So I think even I okay, let me use this merge cells. Okay, third option. If I click on that, okay, let me select the first option. I'm sorry, this is not the third option. Merge cells, not this one. Merge and center. Okay, it is a let me try now. Merge and center, use this option. Okay, by default you will get this error message. That means merging cells only keeps the upper left cell value and discards the other values. That means upper left cell value will be remained, and all the other cells, okay, other cell values will get deleted. That's what the error message says. Just click on OK. Now it is merged with leftmost cell value. Okay, so this is the answer for question number 10. Okay, I think I have crossed even 30 minutes. Let me complete as soon as possible. Fine, we have another 8 questions. Change the number to date format for the column header open date. Change the number to date format for the column header open date. Let me go to open date here. Okay, to search where is open date, control F, type opened date. Okay, so in this column we have the values, right? Select the column, just go to keep the cursor on the E column, letter E, so it gives the down arrow. Once you click on it, it selects the whole column. Now you can either go to home ribbon and go to general, go to the number group. Here you have, when you click on the drop down, here you have open date as short date or long date, however you want to, you can see that. Click on short date. So this is how you can see the date format. Okay, the other option you have is click on this cell. Yeah, let me go back to the normal value, control shift tilt. Okay, tilt is next to, like, before number 1. Okay, otherwise below the escape button. Okay, in my laptop it is below the escape button, otherwise even for you it is prior to the number 1 key. Okay, use control shift tilt. Okay, which will change the values to general value. Okay, number value. So now to convert this number to the date format, use control 1. This is the second option I am explaining. You will get the format cells here. Let me move on this. Okay, so we are converting format cells number to date format. Okay, just click on OK. See, if you let me move this, click OK. See, it is changed the format of the number to date. Fine. So the next question is, column H should be converted to number format. Column H. So column H is actually, see, 10 1900, 117 1900. So it is something which is not valid date. So to convert convert the date into number format, what you will do, just now I said, right, use Control Shift and click on tilt. Okay, you need to hold the button Control as well as Shift, and then click on tilt button. Tilt is next to, like, prior to 1, number 1 key. Okay, on top of I am saying on top of the uh, keyboard, below F1, I believe. Yes, so this is answered. 13th question is, highlight cell value more than 3 in column W using conditional formatting. Highlight cell value more than 3 in column W. First thing, go to column W1. So resolution time in buckets, this will change it to we'll use conditional formatting whichever the values more than 3. That means you have conditional formatting option here. Highlight cell rules, go to greater than option. Okay, so greater than, here you need to enter 3. Okay, whichever is greater than 3 should highlight with some color. Okay, if you are bored using the same default color by Microsoft, you can even click on this and use yellow with dark yellow, or use green with dark green, whatever. Let me go with green with dark green. Okay, even I am fed up seeing the same colors in this Excel sheet. Correct? Fine. So now we'll go and check this 14th question. Highlight the name Girish Karnad from column B using conditional formatting. So go to the column B now, go to NameBox, type B1, it will go there. Yeah, highlight Girish Karnad using conditional formatting. Okay, so we have an option called text that contains, right? So text that contains Girish Karnad. Okay, the system is very slow, I don't know why. Okay, let me highlight this with yellow and dark yellow, Girish Karnad. Make sure the spelling is correct, otherwise it will not work for you. Okay, so Girish Karnad. Okay, let me go and see where is Girish Karnad. Either you can go use Control F, Girish Karnad. Yes, so the cell is highlighted, correct? We can either do this way, or I think my baby is crying. If she is crying for another 10-15 seconds, I'll stop this video, otherwise I'll just proceed with this video. Yes, you can use filters. To use filters, why I am using filters, to find the Girish Karnad in this column. Okay, you can use Control Shift L to apply filters. Okay, otherwise you can go to data and click on this option. I have already used Control Shift L, that's why this filter is also selected. See, you can see when you keep the cursor there, you can see the Control Shift L option. Okay, this is the shortcut key. Fine, now click on this. Here you have a search option, just search with Karnad. Okay, it comes the all the it gets selected default. Now see, you have only one Girish Karnad, so that is highlighted with yellow background and dark yellow font. Okay, I'm sorry, dark yellow on the letters. Okay, so this is how you can use conditional formatting. If you are using if you are working manually, how long it will take to identify where is Girish Karnal, right? This is a very huge dump. It is almost 30, let me say, I think 40 plus 40k. Yeah, it is almost 35,886 values. Okay, in this, how long it will take to identify one person, right? So now let me remove the filters. Here is 15th question. Apply 5 network ratings to the column W. Okay, let me see this. Go to column W. Okay, column W, what it is saying, apply 5 network ratings. Okay, that means where is that 5 network ratings? Go to conditional formatting. Okay, if you go to icon sets, okay, I think you are not able to see the complete window, but still fine. Here the last option, 5 ratings. I think you can see till 4 ratings in this recording video. However, below that you can see 5 ratings. Okay, you just click on that 5 ratings. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. I'll go with 5 arrow marks. Okay, this is visible for you, right? Just click on this. See, the arrow marks get selected here. Depends on the value which is inputted in that particular cell. Okay, anything you do before doing any before applying any feature, make sure you should select the cell or column. Okay, for the selection, this feature gets applied. Okay, so you can see here all the five different, I'm sorry, 5 different arrows get selected applied here, right? So that's how you can do it. You go to conditional formatting, icon sets. Okay, use arrows for now. If you practice at home, okay, you have in ratings, so you can see the ratings here. Here this is 4 ratings, and below this you can see the 5 ratings. Okay, so you can even apply that. Otherwise, see, let me use this 5 ratings, which is very colorful, right? Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? Okay, fine, you can use that. Okay, not to waste time, it is almost 40 minutes now. Yeah, and the next question is convert the whole data into a table format after completing all the questions. That means you need to keep this question apart. It says complete all the questions and then convert the whole data into a table format. Fine, so we'll keep that pending. Format the headers E1 is to Z1. Format the headers E1 is to Z1. Let me okay, this U1 is included in E1 is to Z1, right? So let me keep the cursor here itself. E1 is to Z1. Now use control enter. Okay, so all the headers we have actually formatted this. Okay, we have actually formatted A to D, okay, in previous question. So that is the reason the interviewer or the interviewer is saying to format the rest of the headers. Okay, we'll say bold, italic, you can even give underline if required. Okay, and we'll apply the borders. Fine, so this is applied to all the cells. See, it is applied to all the cells because we have selected and we have applied this. Fine, let me I have used home, but home I have clicked on home button now, that's why it came to A column. Okay, now insert one row on the top of the data and write your name between column B to column Z, okay, column G, by merging. Let me explain that. Column B to column, okay, what it says is, first right click here, select the row. Similarly, see, if you keep the cursor on letter A, you will get the down arrow, right? You can, if you click, it selects the column. Here if you keep the cursor, on number 1, it gives the row selection. Just click on that, it selects the row. Now right click on the same page, okay, right click on the same space, and you will get the insert option. Okay, if you click on insert, one row get added to this, to the above the data. Now what it says, from B to G, hold shift to select. From B to G, you need to hold shift and use arrow marks. You need to merge this, merge and center, okay, and up give your name. I am giving my name, you can give your own names. I think that is how you have done it, right? Most of them has answered all the questions. However, you need to practice more. That's why I mentioned in the email, practice more, because there are few questions which you are missing. Please do practice every time. Keep watching this video if required, or do practice as much as you can, so that when you are in the interview, you will blast the interview. I mean to say, you will definitely hold the cup, hold the I'm sorry, hold, you will definitely carry the offer letter when you are coming back. Okay, so yeah, the file is getting saving. Insert one row on top of the data and write your name between column B to column G. Okay, that's all. Now don't forget the 16th question which we have missed is, select the whole data. Yeah, select the whole data and apply table format. You need to use Ctrl T to apply the table format. Click OK. Yeah, this is done. And make sure, I am using Ctrl Z here, okay, for unselecting the table format. When you are selecting, okay, I have used select the complete set of data. You can select. I'm sorry, the screen is very slow, that's why it is not behaving the way I am using my keyboard. Let me I'll just select the whole data, okay, leaving the column 1 by using Ctrl Shift down arrow. It is taking time, and right arrow. So complete set of data, complete data got selected. To know whether the complete data is selected or not, you can use control period. Period is full stop. See, if you say control period, it shows the edges of the corners of the data. That means this is the corner, right? App details is the corner. To get into here, you have to use control period or control full stop, okay, which is below the greater than symbol on your keyboard. Okay, use control period once again. It gives the other border, okay, other corner of the other corner of the cell. Use it once again, it gives the other corner of the cell. Similarly, use it once again. See, this is the top cell which is in the leftmost corner. Fine. So now you need to apply the complete data into table format by using Control T. You can either use Control T, or I have already shown out using Control T. Now you can go to insert option, go to tables. Here you have an option called table. Okay, if you click on it again, you will get the same thing. Just click on that. So the entire data set is selected and applied the table format, right? Above this your name is selected. So this is how the questionnaire has to be completed. However, while showing you, it is taking almost 50 minutes now. Actually speaking, it requires 15 minutes at max, or 20 minutes if you are thorough with uh, what the questions are. Then you can complete in 15 minutes. Even if you want to buffer time, you can take another 5 minutes, and you have to complete by 20 minutes at max. Fine. So 18 questions can be completed in 20 minutes. Fine. Okay. However, most of the students has really done very good, but a few of them has missed a few questions. That's why I mentioned to everyone, you need to practice more, because practice gives man perfect, right? So let me end this video here, because it is almost crossing 51 minutes now. So that's all for now, and we'll see you in the next questionnaire. Okay, all the best, and keep learning, keep excelling. Thank you so much for listening. See you. Bye bye.